So what's happening, peoples? We are today up on the Winter Park side of Rollins Pass. It's nicknamed Corona Pass. And whoa. And it's supposed to have some gorgeous views. It's the weather outlook is not good. It's been raining off and on. I've already been soaked once. I don't know if the video came out. But my GoPro is acting a little funny. Coming up, it was getting wet, but it's in the waterproof case, and there's just a little hole for the mic jack, so it looks all right. It's running and should be a happy camper. But if you guys get a little wet, sorry. But I was trying to tell a story about our honeymoon. When Stace and I got married, I'm just going to start over from the beginning just in case I didn't get it. And if I did get it, you'll be cutting in now. But Stace and I went down to Mexico for our honeymoon. We left the day after our wedding from State College, Pennsylvania. And we did what we do best, which is go on road trips. So after cleaning everything up, for the wedding, I mean, we had it at a professional venue, but they dumped everything in our room, and headed down to Florida. No plans, no nothing. Just we're on our way. No hotel room. We just had a flight to catch. So yeah, got on the road down to Florida after cleaning everything up, and price-lined hotels on the way down, just wherever we got to. That's Winter Park, and it was a blast. So I have no idea where I was, but we stopped at wherever we got tired of driving, we were switching on and off. And it was awesome. We made it down to Florida and really good time. Hopped the flight and went off to the Riviera Maya, which is south of all the Cancun and super party places, but it's the spot where all the all-inclusive resorts are. And we went down there and we stayed at the Valent Imperial Riviera Maya, and this place was freaking baller. It had 7 restaurants on site. It had a bar every 20 feet around this entire place, and it was huge. And the plan was it was just going to be R&R time, and that's exactly what we did. I mean, we had a swim-up suite, so there's a pool right outside of our room that was kind of like a lazy river type of deal. James Peak. Welcome back to James Peak. But yeah, I mean, a fridge, and the guy would come around every day and ask us what we wanted in the fridge, what kind of beer, and we told him basically just leave a 12-pack of Dos Equis and maybe a 6-pack of Coke, and the rest water. And we would go hang out in the pool, and the guy would come around and he'd give you if you ordered a drink or something, or if you told him you were going to be there for a little while, he'd just bring you out a 6-pack of whatever you wanted, whatever kind of drinks you wanted to get. And as long as you tip him a couple of bucks every once in a while, you were good to go. No charge for nothing. And I was like, how much would it cost to just live here? Because it would really kind of be worth it. They would come into our room every day and make swan art or towel art. The coolest one that I saw was a swan, 2 swans kissing, a boy swan and a girl swan. It was adorable. I'll throw a picture of that in, yeah. But yeah, I think we stayed down there for 7 or 10 days. It was a while. We did end up getting the Mexican, how do you put it? How do you put it without saying what I want to say? Well, you know what I got. And it's not for lack of trying to keep away from drinking the water, but the drinks that they make, the food, the way they prep it, I mean, they use the water down there. It's all supposedly purified, and supposedly you can drink it right out of the tap and taking showers and stuff, but it's Mexico, yo. It's bound to happen. But yeah, that didn't really happen until the end, so that was cool. And we had an absolute blast. So if you're looking for a all-inclusive, if you're getting married or whatever you're doing, definitely recommend the Valentin Imperial. As soon as you show up, they hand you a glass of champagne and a cold frozen towel to put around the back of your neck, so you have it for during check-in and the walk to your abode. And you don't have to get the swim up suite, which was, it was a little pricey. I mean, you know, probably spent $2,000, something like that. Whoa, you were on the wrong side of the freaking road. God, I freaking hate peddlers. I know everybody didn't go to as big of a school as I went to, but that was our first experience with traffic jams, was in my school. It's way overcrowded. And in the hallways, the bell would ring. It would be, you know, thousands of kids all in the same spot trying to get through. And it just caused havoc. So we learned how to deal with traffic at a very young age. But it always made the fights good, because if there was a fight in school, teachers couldn't get through to stop it. So the fights would go on for quite a while until the teachers could move all of the kids that were technically not blocking them, but not allowing them to get through. This is way nicer than the other side. The other side is all rock hopping, and it's not like the James Peak video. I'm gonna say that and it's gonna turn right into it. You can go fast, but you really gotta watch, because you're bouncing around pretty bad. There's a little lake down there. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect for third gear. This nice little cruise on up. Gotta get up fast, eh? So I saw that Mr. Everride posted a video of his little incident. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, because we went to Cammy Cam's birthday last night, and let's just say that the 4 girls that were there had a really good time, including Mrs. Stacy. So Mrs. Stacy was a little slow to get up this morning and a little slow to get going, so I didn't get up here until about 3. But she, whoa, wee. But she did eventually come around. But getting back to our honeymoon, we, you know, once you get down there, their deal is they try and sell you these side trips to cool places, but most of them real touristy, and, you know, like ride wave runners and go to Mayan ruins and all kinds of stuff like that. And I really just wanted to hang out at the freaking resort because it was beautiful. I mean, they had a rifle range, they had tennis courts, they had anything you could possibly want to do there. I was like, I'm staying right here for 2 weeks, drinking beer at the pool. But we did end up doing a couple of them. We went and we swam through these caves, and I've debated with a couple of people whether they were real or not, but somebody told me that they're real. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up. But these caves, you just put on a life jacket, and it's like, I don't know, maybe like 4.5 feet deep, filled with stalactites, the one that hang down, or stalagmites. One of the two. But you just like float through on your back, and it was freaking awesome. And I swore the whole time that they were made out of concrete. They didn't look like the ones that we usually see in the caves in Pennsylvania, of which there are a bunch. But who knows, maybe different down in Mexico. The other one that we did, they had go-karts that you would ride through this like zoo that had all kinds of tigers and leopards and stuff, and that was cool. It was like pouring down rain when we did that one, so it was like mud bogging, but it was freaking awesome. So it's definitely not as bad as the other side. Yeah. Alright, you good to go? I didn't know if you were going to want to take pictures or not. Alright. We need to get intercoms so that she can tell me to stop. Then when she disappears, I'm like, where'd you go, girl? Heck, go, girl. She does have it with her. I don't know if she's gonna use it or not. Oh wow, this be pretty, but you can't really see through anything. I have a feeling we are about to go way up. I wonder if we're gonna end up in some James Peak situation up here. I see the trail, or at least I think that's the trail. I don't know. Alright. I'm down for it. Oh, that is cool. Wow. That doesn't look like it's in use anymore. You can kind of see on the left-hand side that the ties are all gone. But how would you like to ride a train track over a wooden trestle up there? And look at all the wood remnants down here in the hole. I wonder if that used to be a mine or something. Little bit rocky. I see the motorcycle track And I'm gonna take it right up a rock. Oh, maybe we are going right up to it. Oh yeah, do not enter. Yeah, that thing is freaking decommissioned for show. Wow. Wow. I love these moments when I pull up somewhere and I'm just speechless. This is incredible. I was having a conversation with Mr. John last night talking about Roosevelt and you know how he put everybody to work on the roads and the bridges and all that stuff. And like, can't you just imagine being one of those guys? Like, this was probably built then. You think it's older than that? You see like some train rustlers or some train robbers riding on their horses alongside trying to break into the bank car. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah. Some damsel in distress tied to the ties right there. Help me, Lone Ranger!